Just a continuation of the witch hunt. The witch hunt that you should be talking about is they caught President Obama. He's guilty. This was treason.
Donald Trump is uniquely unqualified to be president. He is temperamentally unfit to be commander-in-chief.
In a brief segment of the video, former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama are depicted with their faces superimposed on monkeys, an image Democratic leaders say crosses a dangerous line.
Those extreme views were not in my White House.
Imagine serving 8 years as the most powerful leader on earth, leaving office with grace, and then watching your successor spend the next 9 years fixated on dismantling everything you built.
That you should be talking about is they caught President Obama. He's guilty. This was treason. This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election. Irrefutable proof that Obama was seditious, that Obama was...
For nearly a decade, Donald Trump has blamed, attacked, and accused Barack Obama of everything from wiretapping to treason. He has called him the worst president in history, claimed he spied illegally, and even shared AI-generated images of Obama being arrested. But what happened next caught everyone off guard. Obama's response wasn't what Trump wanted, and it broke him in a way no insult ever could. To understand why, we need to look at the pattern, because this goes beyond political rivalry. Trump has repeated these accusations, so often they've faded into...
These indictments caused Obama the other day on a podcast to say that right now democracy is being threatened.
Yeah, no, he says that all the time. He's the one that threatened it by spying on my campaign. He started it. Obama spied on my campaign, and he did it knowing it was illegal. He knew it was illegal, but he started the whole thing, and there were a lot of dishonest people, and I suspect they'll be caught.
I suspect they will be caught. That was years ago, and we are still waiting. But Trump didn't stop there.
It's right or wrong, it's time to go after people. Obama's been caught directly. His orders are on the paper. The papers are signed. The papers came right out of their office. They sent everything to be highly classified. Well, the highly classified's been released. And what they did in 2016 and in 2020 is very criminal. It's criminal at the highest level.
From your perspective, who should the DOJ target as part of their investigation? What specific figures in the Obama administration?
If you look at those papers, they have them stone cold, and it was President Obama. It wasn't lots of people all over the place. It was them too. But the leader of the gang was President Obama, Barack Hussein Obama. Have you heard of him? This was treason. This was every word you can think of. They tried to steal the election. They tried to obfuscate the election. They did things that nobody's ever even imagined, even in other countries. And we have all of the documents. And from what Tulsi told me, she's got thousands of additional documents coming.
Pay attention to the language. Caught directly. Papers are signed. Leader of the gang. It sounds official, authoritative. None of it has ever been proven. Leader of the gang, as if Obama were running a criminal operation straight out of the Oval Office. So, after years of being labeled a traitor, a criminal, and the mastermind behind it all, how did Obama respond? He didn't insult Trump. He didn't threaten lawsuits. He did something far...
Trump is a 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down that golden escalator 9 years ago. And when he's not complaining, he's trying to sell you stuff. He's trying to sell you some gold sneakers. He was trying to sell you a $100,000 watch. It's supposed to be Swiss-made, but nobody in Switzerland really knows where it got made. He's trying to sell you a Trump Bible. Word of God, Donald Trump edition. He's got his name right there next to Matthew and Luke. And by the way, I'll give you one guess where those Bibles are made.
The crowd laughed. The room erupted. But Obama...
A 78-year-old billionaire who has not stopped whining about his problems since he rode down his golden escalator 9 years ago. It has been a constant stream of gripes and grievances that's actually been getting worse now that he's afraid of losing to Kamala. There's the childish nicknames, the crazy conspiracy theories, this weird obsession with crowd sizes.
Then Obama delivered the line that went viral.
Hey, I heard someone compare Trump to the neighbor who keeps running his leaf blower outside your window every minute.
People didn't just laugh, they felt it, because it perfectly captured reality. But this is where Obama shifted from humor to precision. He wasn't just mocking.
Truth is, Donald Trump sees power as nothing more than a means to his ends. He wants the middle class to pay the price for another huge tax cut that would mostly help him and his rich friends. He killed a bipartisan immigration deal written in part by one of the most conservative Republicans in Congress that would have helped secure our southern border, because he thought trying to actually solve the problem would hurt his campaign. He doesn't. Do not boo. Vote.
Obama paused. The room went silent. And then he said something Trump will never forgive him for.
Extreme views were not in my White House. I wasn't embracing them. I wasn't empowering them. I wasn't putting the weight of the United States government behind extremist views. And that is when we have the weight of the United States government behind extremist views, we've got a problem.
Think about that. Obama didn't call Trump an extremist. He said Trump empowers extremists. That isn't an insult. It's an indictment. Trump could have ignored it. He could have stayed presidential. He could have taken the high road. Instead, he did this.
U.S. President Donald Trump is facing sharp condemnation after sharing an AI-generated video on his Truth Social platform, a video Democrats are calling openly racist. In a brief segment of the video, former President Barack Obama and former First Lady Michelle Obama are depicted with their faces superimposed on monkeys, an image Democratic leaders say crosses a dangerous line.
And it wasn't the first time. The year before, Trump also posted an AI-generated video of Obama being arrested. Let that sink in. A sitting U.S. president shared fake images of his predecessor being arrested for crimes that don't exist.
If I had done any of this, let me just, I just want to be clear about this. Imagine that Imagine if I had pulled Fox News' credentials from the White House press corps. You're laughing, but no, this is what...
Regardless of which side you were on in the election, regardless of whether your candidate won or lost, the sun would come up in the morning. And that is one bit of prognosticating that actually came true. Everybody is sad when their side loses an election. But the day after, we have to remember that we're actually all on one team. This is an intramural scrimmage. We're not Democrats first, we're not Republicans first. We are Americans first. We're patriots first. We all want what's best for this country. That's what I heard in Mr. Trump's remarks last night. That's what I heard when I spoke to him directly, and I was heartened by that. That's what the country needs. I hope that he maintains that spirit throughout this transition, and I certainly hope that's how his presidency has a chance to be.
Obama gave Trump space. Trump spent the next 9 years calling him a criminal. So, why the obsession? Why the AI arrests, the treason claims, the nonstop attacks? Jimmy Kimmel asked Obama directly, and he...
Why did you leave us with him?
You know, I've got to follow the Constitution and Michelle's mandate, which was I had 8 years and then we had to get out of there. Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and I enjoyed your book. It is quite a book. I mean, it really is interesting and long. It's very long. It's 701 pages long. Did you make it that long to make sure Trump never reads it?
You know, I don't think it would have had to be 700 to make sure he didn't read it.
The audience lost it because everyone knows Trump doesn't read. But the real reason Trump hates Obama isn't policy. It isn't politics. It's this.
For doing nothing.
Exactly.
Obama got a prize. He didn't even know what he got. He got elected, and they gave it to Obama for doing absolutely nothing but destroying our country. No, he was not a good president. The worst president was Sleepy Joe Biden. But Obama was not a good president.
Are you going to do something with the
They
export?
gave him a prize. How many months after he won the election, then they gave him the Peace Prize, right?
It was right after he was elected.
Are you going to take
My election was a much...
That's it. That's the whole story. Trump is furious that Obama won a Nobel Peace Prize, and he didn't. Furious that Obama is respected while he isn't. Furious that Obama left office with dignity, and he couldn't. Trump told him to sit down, called him a traitor, posted fake arrest photos, accused him of treason on live television. And Obama's response? Trump is
Is uniquely unqualified to be